Welcome to edition 26 of the Airspace Economy Weekly Digest, your global aviation brief for 2026. This week in aviation, we see a surge in revenue driven by explosive recovery in demand. OEMs are expanding production, and the Asia-Pacific region is confirming its role as the engine for aerospace growth. At the Singapore Airshow, Chinese Aerospace made a dominant presence, showcasing the C919 and ARJ21 aircraft and signaling a clear push for export market diversification. Ethiopian Airlines reported $4.4 billion in half-year revenue, reinforcing its position as Africa's most financially resilient carrier. Passenger growth, strong cargo performance, and network scale continue to underpin the airline's expansion across the continent and beyond. EgyptAir is modernizing its fleet with the arrival of its first Airbus A350-900. This wide-body aircraft offers superior fuel efficiency and significant passenger experience upgrades for long-haul routes. In the Caribbean, Cuba is facing fuel supply pressure. Severe jet fuel shortages are disrupting daily operations, creating capacity risks for tourism and trade sectors, leading to strategic engagement with China. Boeing released its January 2026 orders and deliveries data, offering insight into production stability and airline demand. While scrutiny remains high, narrow-body aircraft continue to anchor airline fleet planning worldwide. The India-UAE corridor faces a capacity gap, with the demand forecast projecting a deficit by 2035. Regulatory hurdles, including traffic rights and bilateral agreements, are the main obstacles to full connectivity. Russia is considering the sale of Moscow's Domodedovo Airport, signaling a potential shift in the regional airport ecosystem. Industry analysts are closely watching for signs of consolidation with the Sheremetyevo ecosystem. In South Africa, consolidation momentum is building as Flysafair is linked to acquisition discussions involving infrastructure investors. The trend signals a market shift towards scale, cost efficiency, and long-term financial resilience. Canada has certified the Gulfstream G700, marking a major milestone for its market expansion. This clears the path for high-end operations in Canada, confirming the resilience of business aviation demand. For Safran, aftermarket services are now the primary engine of profitability, contributing 85% to growth outlook. This trend is driven by rising global fleet utilization. Airbus Helicopters has opened a new logistics hub in Singapore, strengthening support across the Asia-Pacific region. Faster parts availability will benefit operators in energy, emergency services, and government aviation missions. The Singapore Airshow 2026 set a new record for attendance. The event solidified Asia's influence as the central hub for global aerospace dealmaking and innovation. Boeing is expanding the 737 line with a planned fourth production line by 2026. This move is critical to meet the surge in narrow-body demand and satisfy short-haul growth with fuel-efficient fleets. Our strategic key takeaways show that global growth, though uneven, remains resilient. However, infrastructure and fuel costs are emerging as strategic choke points. The accelerating shift towards Asia-Pacific continues to anchor investment decisions. Stay ahead of the aviation economy with the Airspace Economy Weekly Digest. Thank you for watching this global aviation brief.